Hello, this is Stephen Thompson, your elementary school coordinator at the Academy of Arts and Sciences, and welcome to our first class in our Mind Up curriculum for our Success Academy. Look at our screen here. We have our warm-up here today that we're going to do together. I want everybody to look at this picture, and then in the chat box, I want you to write your thoughts about this picture. Now, if you don't have access to the chat box, if you're watching this recorded, I want you to write down on a piece of paper what your thoughts are about this picture. Then the second thing I want you to do is I want you to either one, draw a picture of something healthy, and it can be an activity, or it can also be something like food, something healthy. I want you to do that, okay? I want you to get in the mindset of thinking about that. Now, when you look at this picture here, what are you thinking about? Now, I know some of you instantly wrote down that this is Dory from the movie Finding Dory. Some of you talked about the picture of the sea, the ocean. Also, some of you said it made you feel happy. That's great. Now, people are drawing pictures as well of things that are healthy. And I know I see some of the responses. Health is good. We have healthy food. We have apples, oranges, all very healthy. We also have exercise and running. That is also very healthy too. All right, let's take a look at this next picture. Who is that? We have two people in this picture. Two exciting people that I know that some of you know of. That's Batman and Robin. Very good. So let's look at this picture of Batman and Robin. Tell me what you see. Not just Batman and Robin. Well, what are some of the colors that you see? Great. We see yellow. Great. We see black. What other colors do we see? We see red. Perfect. Now, let's look a little bit more deeply here. Tell me what Robin is wearing. Robin is wearing glasses. Very good. Okay, next question. What does Batman have on his head? Okay, now, bonus question. Batman is really Bruce Wayne. Very good. Batman is really Bruce Wayne. Now, here's what we want to get into today, and this is what Mind Up is about. It's about two things. It's about health, and it's about your brain. But let me tell you a little bit about myself next. So I'm Stephen Thompson. I'm the elementary school coordinator here at the Academy of Arts and Sciences. There's myself, my beautiful wife, and my son Jordan, who is in second grade. And this is our Christmas picture that we took. All righty, so Mind Up. What is Mind Up? Well, let's look at this picture here. What do you think that this is? Think for a second. This picture is a picture of a brain, and it's a brain in motion. So Mind Up is about our brain, because you think about how we got access to all those previous questions about Dory, about Batman. We had to use our brain. And Mind Up is about using your brain. Now let's take a quick picture here. What does this brain look like to you? Ooh, the brain looks sad. Right, the brain looks very sad. Which brain do we want? The sad and droopy brain that's fallen asleep, or the healthy brain that's exercising? Right, we want the healthy brain. So Mind Up is about this. It is about being this healthy, excited brain. So we are ready to learn. We don't want to be this brain, because that's sad. That's a sad brain. But guess what? We can do exercises with our brains. We can exercise our arms to get them stronger. We can exercise our legs to get them stronger. But we can also exercise our brain. And our brain getting stronger means what? We do better at math, and we do better at reading. So the purpose of Mind Up is getting our brains in a position where they will be ready and strong so that we can be great learners. And this is what we're going to do. Today we're going to focus on our core practice. And our core practice is something that we do every single day to make sure that our brains are healthy, ready to go, ready to run. Look at this brain here. He's running. This is our LeBron James version of our brain. Or if you live in Los Angeles, this is your Chris Paul brain. And if you live in the Bay Area, this is your Seth Curry brain. San Diego doesn't have a basketball team currently, but think of your favorite basketball player. Now think of your favorite football player. This is our Phillip Rivers, Keenan Allen brain. or this is our Todd Gurley brain, or baseball season, this is our Adrian Gonzalez, Clayton Kershaw brain, ready to go, or your Madison Bumgarner brain if you're up there in the Bay Area. So this is your brain, and your brain is healthy, and your brain is exercised, and your brain is ready to go. Now, our core practice is something that we do every day to get our brains ready to learn. So this is our task for today. Breathing. Breathing is very easy, simple. It's something that everybody does every single day. If we didn't breathe, we wouldn't be alive. But breathing is very important for our brain because our breath and how we get our breaths ready help our brain to get ready to work every day. So what we're going to practice each day and every day before we get ready to go to school is to breathe. So here we're going to do. We get our brains ready to learn each day by breathing for 1 to 3 minutes each day. We're going to practice this right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set a timer, and during that timer, we're going to practice breathing. And practicing breathing gets us focused so that we are ready to work during the day. So I have my phone here. Everybody's phone has a timer on it. If you don't have a phone on your timer, there are plenty of online timers that can help you as well. So I'm just going to set my timer for 1 minute. Okay? And here's what we're going to do here. It's important because the first time that we practice breathing, we want to make sure that that we're thinking about not a whole lot of things. Okay? So in order to do that, we will just simply breathe in and breathe out and count as we do it. So I'm going to make sure I'm sitting in my chair. I want all of you to sit in your chairs as well. Get comfortable. Shake a little bit. Get the wiggles out. Okay. Now here's what we're going to do. I'll set my timer for 1 minute. I'm going to breathe in and count. Now breathe out and count. I want you to breathe in and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now when you breathe in, let's breathe in through our nose. And then breathe out through our mouth. And each time you're breathing in, I want you to count to 10. So breathe in through your nose and count to 5, then breathe out through your mouth and count the rest of the numbers, 6 through 10. Here we go. I'm going to count in my head. I want you to count in your head. Here we go. Perfect, and that's our timer. See how quick that went? How do you feel? Feel better? Perfect. Now this is what we're going to do each day. Before I start working each day, I take some time out to do my core practice and I breathe. I practice breathing. And I practice breathing for 10 minutes. And I do some exercises. I have an app on my phone called Headspace, and I use that to practice my breathing. And there's some fun cartoons, and there's some kid versions as well, and you can use that. Talk with your parents. Then also you just practice breathing. When you practice breathing, that means you're going to be very prepared for school. You're going to be prepared to have that strong brain, that strong LeBron, Seth Curry, Kevin Durant brain. Okay? So this is our challenge for this week. We're going to get our brains ready to learn every day. So the challenge, just put this into practice. Before you start working, practice breathing for 1 to 3 minutes. Ask your parents to time you, count as you breathe, sit in a chair with your hands on your legs, and then you'll be ready to go and have a healthy brain. Now, next week, we're going to talk about the parts of our brain. And the parts of our brain, how they work when we're trying to learn. And once you really, and your learning is going to get a whole lot better once you put these practices into place, because our brain can be exercised to make it stronger. And if it's stronger, you will learn better. So we're going to learn about our amygdala, our hippocampus, and our prefrontal cortex. So that's what we're going to work on next week. We're going to learn about how our brains work. Because what do we want? We want this brain here, this happy, excited brain. And every day, you're going to have this happy, excited brain. That's going to help you to learn and be your best in school. We're going to be very excited to do that. So until next week, this is Stephen Thompson at the Academy of Arts and Sciences, wishing you a very happy day and happy learning, happy getting your brains together. We're going to have a great time together in Mind Up. Have a good one. Bye-bye.